Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to... Are you playing a trick? We're going... Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed. I'd never seen one of them until I'd believed the story's friend. What are they? I'm not sure, but humans and immortals cannot live together in... You might call it a Fae nation. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned bandits. But no ordinary bandits. Or perhaps those are... You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries... I don't know if you noticed, but St. Odwig's mission closed its gate moments before that phase... The brothers of St. Odwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like...
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever... Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous... It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the... In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to... She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who... We keep a precarious... But we're a good community full of good people. Peaceful Fae make up the... That's about all I know. I don't know what the... They're a wicked breed, though. And I pity them. I've spent most of my life dealing... Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to... I'm the warden of Goreheart. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been warden for less than... I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War, and the Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Bye now. Look, Adwald thinks we should hold camp. The Tuatha will get what they deserve.
Why? With so many of our young ones aboard.
I don't trust the brothers of St. Odwig's. Why should I? They still like rats. Greetings.
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult enough to adjust to life during wartime. What is this world coming to? My experience is limited to Arnik Arjuna and... I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am... Truth be told, I know nothing. The Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. As a child, we were told stories. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of... I was born and raised right here, and it was a good life. It's my understanding that they were once members. I would think they were a myth if perhaps they view us as intruders in their land. It's strange. Those old birds, I know so little about them. Goodbye.
There's Warsworn in the inn. They can help you find work if you're interested. Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused on our business. Gorhart is an Almain settlement, so you won't find too many Alfar here. They tend to I'd rather not talk about it. My part, if there was ever a reason to believe that Fae and mortals the Alfar fight without any true knowledge, suits my needs just fine. It's remote. The peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such... What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget. Their goal is to convince the Fae of their... You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot.
Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in... She was wronged by someone in this village. Never make assumptions. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of... Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith.
Welcome to St. Odwig's Perpetual Mission. I would invite... Although, one never knows. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. Oderath is a savage land. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Mitharu be praised. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the... Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north. Frustrating, that one. Stubborn. If only she would be touched by the hand. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like... The Fae are stubborn fools. He is a good boy. But I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that the first bricks were laid 50 years ago. By alas, we have yet to convert a single. Goodbye.
Faye, in Gorhart. It isn't right. I don't trust those brothers of St. Odwig's. What are they...
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed? No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear you're... If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical... Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential danger. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves legions. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs, I'm not sure where Karth may have gone. But I knew that before he came to me. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, he always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of... The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I have seen many conflicts. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They are the Undying. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular... If you must know, my name is... When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. Bandits, ruthless and well-organized. Long ago, these villains confined themselves. For years I dabbled in... Now I spend my sleepless nights in search... Goodbye.
Adwald has more than his fair share of challenges. What with the Red Legion and the Tuatha?
Times are hard, but hard. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use... Some may try to colour it with fat. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring to earn it. You must do something. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay. We're fighters for hire. There are none. That's me. War-sworn since before you've been. We've had our eyes on those. They're both dangerous. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with Shieldring. The oldest home to the War-sworn. A name taken by some lot of... Easy now, stripling. Earn your way. There's a war. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. They're unlike any Fae you've ever seen. Red-eyed. Fae are folk, but not mortal. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 50...
Watch out.
Needs the post in Gorhart would be an easy... Believe me, the attack... I'll stick to jail duty. At least my cousin is Herc Adwald, the village warden. You might have met him. I've only been here a few days, and look what I'm up against. Our guests aren't the wickedest breed you'll find. Stay clear. That's an order. Did you see the War-sworn at the inn? Oh, hirelings. Maybe I shall volunteer. Don't start any trouble. Stay indoors after sundown.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. My, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him. I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer... Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I can... However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from... It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess this. I wandered the forest. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of East. I cannot reveal much, The garden, it is located far east of here in a wood so thick. I adore every sad soul in the... I watch them from my perch. Hope we are kin. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell. I feel them near, flitting through the western... The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy... Fey lands? Yes, I've heard these words. They contain memories. The Fae do not record their... Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression. All of us are at the mercy of the changing... If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must... I find them so interesting. From their strange creatures you are. Farewell.
Is this? What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by this? So? Are you foolish or just stupid? Not much is known about the fable. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought... She, like so many others in Gore, her whole life is a lie, she tells herself. They're very careful about who... Her discovery will fetch a high price in Rethir. Oh, I see. The twisted gnome is... Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so... I'm sorry. I have no choice.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone. These walls are grown and are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
She bested Threng in combat fair, Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
Damn Red Legion.
Hey there. Yeah, what can I get you? New to the area? I don't recall the lot. There are two groups. They used to. The Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Dockelfar. However, are very friendly, but their charm masks a mischievous nature. The mission? I will say this. It's a waste of good lads, that Order of Mitharu. Not many. Don't be a stranger.
As owner and proprietor, I am always... We'll see you soon. Behave yourself.
Hello. Yes, what do you need? Goodbye.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and you are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but he seems so eager to aid me in my work that I failed to pursue the proper references. Yes, I have. How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Do you really think I'm able to part with anything? This is a place of research. There is no charity. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Greetings. Greetings.
Welcome back. You're welcome in my shop anytime, and please enjoy it. Farewell.
Need something? Yeah, what can I get you? Stick around.
Nearing full heart.
I'm ready for this damn war to be over. What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Goreheart would be a ruin by day's end. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of... If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king... We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. The Warsworn Keep is in southern Yolven, to the east. Be sure to explain how we and Goreheart are innocent of any wrongdoing. I'm trusting you with this. I believe they call it Shield Ring, a recruitment stop for those who wish to march westward to war. Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. All I know is what I learned in my youth. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists somewhere out in the deep mists of the Feylands. It's northeast of here, in the forests of Yolven. The Feylands are a wicked place. Farewell. Yeah.
Beware. The Red Legion is about.
Content to live among the lives of the mission? They look down their eyes at you. They laugh at your ignorance. The Fae are not our enemy. Only those who seek to poison us should be reviled. That includes the brothers of St. Odwig's.
Don't give Nanny your business.
Listen to me, friend. The monks of St. Odwig's...
Damn Red Legion.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran, the eternal messenger of... Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. Legend tells of the... Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt. Mortal races have no lasting grasp. I'm new to the Feylands. Until I want to visit the gardens of Issa to meet... It sounds rather silly. I need a maid. What about Abner the Visionary? Or Malik? Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finna and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes. They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have... You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now they are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share... In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it. They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really... All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key, and it is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fae. It is called the Selkie Vale, and it's said to possess the power to transform its... I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposed... Armen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though. Bye then. If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest, local legend says that the great Fey mage Armen the Clever retreated to these among them, the Selkie Vale. See you later.
If we're going to press on, then I'll look among them the Selkie Vale. See you later. If we're going to press on, local led among them the Selk. By then. brought my sword. Arbos and Finna will be waiting. Come. Their camp is not... Finna and Arbos made their camp in the old Fey ruins north of the village. Nearby then. Arbos and Finna will be waiting. Come. Bye then.
What now? What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them with... Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Cursed, is it? It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his... Let's hope this is good.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, I'd never known it. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come. Bye then.
You best get baby Egan back to his back. Let's hope this is goodbye.
If I have to live for the rest of my life without him knowing, well, then I'll deal with that. I think there's something to be said for it. I think it's noble. Yeah, I could tell someone, but that's just asking for praise. What makes it an act of kindness is that nobody knows, or at least that he doesn't know. I let him have the glory. No one has to know his arrow missed. He saved the town. He's a hero.
It's not far.
What is the mission hiding? Why are its gates forever closed? These are the
Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected. Goodbye now.
Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider it is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome! Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites! Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels, the Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary.
over. Yeah, what can I get you? Stick around.
We have what you... Beware. The Red Legion is about.
Come in. Care to part with some gold? Come see me again.